Well, it was the Greens who finally called time on the coalition government yesterday by resigning. Their leader in Northern Ireland, Stephen Agnew, is here. Well, it's been a remarkable few days in politics in the Republic, but is the Green Party now going to suffer because of having been in this very unpopular coalition government?
I think now that we're heading into an election and we've ended our term in government, we can actually highlight what we've achieved in government. If you look at what the Greens have done in their departments now, given the fact that we were a junior partner in the coalition, within our own departments, for example, we've reformed planning to make sure things like the ghost estates that don't happen again, and actually communities will have more of a say in planning decisions. You know, we've introduced a national insulation scheme, which we're campaigning for in Northern Ireland. We've introduced it in the Republic of Ireland, creating 4,000 jobs, as well as insulating 50,000 homes.
Well, you missed out on key legislation that you wanted to see happen before the election, and because of the pressure to get an early election, that's gone.
Absolutely. I mean, we listened to the public, and they wanted an election. They wanted it soon. We said we'd ensure that the finance bill was put through to ensure that there was a 4-year budget. Again, we're yet to have a 4-year budget here in Northern Ireland. The Greens made sure that was delivered in the Republic to give certainty about the future. So we stayed in to do that. Yes, we had our climate bill on the table. We wanted to get that through. Would have liked to have got through the ban on corporate donations. Again, something we can't even get transparent donations here in Northern Ireland, never mind a ban on corporate donations. Okay. Well, but these are things that we were trying to deliver in government, but unfortunately those things were stalled by Fianna Fáil, and you know, the current situation was untenable. We had to pull down the government now.
What about the issue that we're discussing here tonight with Eamon Donaghy about corporation tax and business tax? Of course, in the Republic they enjoy the low rate of business tax. What does the Green Party here think about what should be done here at Stormont? Are you willing to pay the price to get that reduced here? I
think when we're looking at figures of 300 million extra out of public services, I think now would be the wrong time to do it. I think it'd be irresponsible. We need to be protecting jobs in both the public sector and remember our private sector relies on public sector contracts. So we need to protect what money we have, not giving more money away. There's some who'll say we can reduce corporation tax and we won't have our block grant cut. That's living in cloud.
So well, how would you convince then the doubters, Eamon Donaghy, that you still can go for it in this environment?
I think again it goes back to the focus on the cost. People are very focused on a figure of 300 million that's been sort of regurgitated all the time.
But I mean, you're an accountant, you work for KPMG. The other big firm who've commented on this recently has been PwC, and they've highlighted that figure and said, you know, perhaps it's not going to work.
No, I don't think anybody disagrees that a figure of £300 million would be a very significant impact. But I think if you look at what happened, for example, in the Republic of Ireland when they reduced the corporation tax over a period of time, or what's recently happened in Canada when they've reduced the corporation tax, in fact, the reduction in corporation tax has actually led to an increase in the overall corporation tax take. So I think that there are ways and means of being able to introduce this rather than a one-off hit. And that's a debate that the Assembly should be having over the next number of years to decide how, when and over what period of time that corporation tax reduction should take place.
But do you not think we're in different economic times now? There isn't the amount of business out there looking to invest. Plus we've got a situation where I think it's at least 5 countries across Europe now have corporation tax of 10%. So it's almost a race to the bottom. And I'd just be concerned that if we get into that game, we're just going to see less and less spending on public services.
Okay, well, thanks for giving us your view on that tonight, Stephen Agnew. Thank you.